come out to play.
In understanding that my sense of self comes from my sense of community, I can agree that my community is self. I can agree that I must contribute to the world around me, and to do so need the strength of a warrior. What makes a warrior? A warrior is one who can look within, have insight, find solace, strength, and purity of being, and apply this to everyday life. A warrior has the tools to write his own story, and the power to care for his community as a family. We all have this power. It is whether we know we do.
And with this said, now I think it's time to
ring the alarm.
wake up!
You have to let it all go, Neil. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
Life is such a paradox that there exists a possibility of being awake while being asleep, or being asleep while being awake. To dream during the day or dream during the night. Dreams shape our world, for we must envision our past before we embark on them. Some cultures go as far as believing that the awake state is the actual dream, where the dream state is a seat of our imagination and creativity. It is time to wake up.
Peace, my beautiful people. Welcome. My name is Dennis Febo, founder and CEO of Guazabara Insights LLC. Raising social consciousness and uplifting our communities is our goal. You've reached our channel, Guazabara Media, your source for socially conscious information. You've reached our social consciousness education series, episode 9, entitled The Art of Dream and Sleep. Now, why is dream and sleep important in consciousness studies? Well, you can't be conscious if you don't have enough rest. It's impossible to go about our days when we don't get enough rest, and America knows this problem very well, being that we spend billions of dollars on sleep aids, on mattresses, on pillows, and all these different types of things just to get us to have the best sleep possible. No matter what we do, no matter what we try, we always feel like we never gained enough sleep or we never have enough rest. We're always lagging about our days, and things like 5-hour energy or Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts coffee are so popular that they're draining America's pockets into something that's so simple for us to understand, yet we're not educated on at any point during our lives. All sleep is the body's ability to regenerate throughout the night. And what happens is that we think that because we plop down on the bed and we knock out completely unconscious and we wake up exactly 8 hours later, that we would have gained the ability for our body to regenerate, which is completely false. All that's happening in an 8-hour sleep session is that your brain waves have gone through a different cycle about 4 or 5 times. And at the bottom of the pit of this cycle, where the brain wave is the slowest, is where your body's regenerating the most, because the mind is completely inactive and the body's completely inactive. And it's allowing to concentrate its energy input, or what you consume throughout the day, about 80% of what you consume throughout the day, to regenerate the body so that you can function throughout the rest of the day. If we were to add up all the time that you spent at a lowest sleep cycle, you're really just sleeping about 2 hours a night. The other 6 hours you spend throughout the rest of the night either trying to go back to sleep or in the dream state. And what's funny is that we have about 5 to 8 dreams average per night, most of which we don't remember. And if you think about this, if a day is 24 hours and you're sleeping 8 hours a day, you're sleeping a third of your day. Collectively, you're sleeping a third of your life. So if you happen to live up to be 90 years old, you would have slept a total of 30 years your whole life. And if every night you're having 5 to 8 dreams, imagine how many dreams you're having per night. Now that's way too much time and way too much energy that the body and the mind and your spirit are consuming for us to actually ignore, which is what we do, especially here in this country, is there's no actual emphasis placed on what it is that you're going through while you're asleep and what it is that you're going through while you're dreaming. We all know the power of dreams. If you've had a dream that has scared the living crap out of you, that has told you, that has made you get out of bed, that has shook your whole world, that you don't know what to do, that's the power of a dream. If you had a dream that's inspired you to move forward and to do something, that's the power of a dream. Many of us are visited by deceased loved ones. Many of us have dreams where we're flying or we're running as fast as we want. We can feel completely free within the dream state. Now this has to do with the ability to be conscious or unconscious while you're dreaming. An unconscious dreamer, somebody who's not aware of the power of their dream, is going to be ruled by the unconscious. So all the different things, or mainly emotions that you haven't dealt with throughout your day, are going to come out during the dream state. Your body's ability, your unconscious ability to release these emotions happen as such, and you create scenarios unconsciously in your creative and imaginative state to release those emotions so that you feel better throughout the rest of your day.
Our inability to deal with our problems, also known as our demons, leads to nightmares. Mare is another word for demon. It was once believed that mares would steal our energy during our night's sleep.
Now the power of a conscious sleep or a conscious dreamer is somebody that has the ability and knows that what they do in their dream state they can accomplish in the awakened state. And we say somebody like Martin Luther King having a dream and being one of the most powerful speeches in American history, still influencing and impacting American politics today. We just celebrated his 50th anniversary and we still say we're living into Martin Luther King's dream. That's how powerful dreams are. But we could take it a step further and say that if I can actually manipulate or control and make sure that I am aware during the dream state, I can actually even be more aware in the awake state. And I can tell you through personal experience that you could be as aware as you are right now looking at this video in the dream state. So you can expand your senses, whether it be your vision, whether it be your smell, your touch, your hearing, or your taste. You can awaken these in the actual dream state. Imagine what you can accomplish by using your senses and your creativity. You can create whatever world that you want. You can visit anywhere you want. You can visit anyone you want. Imagine living as freely as possible that third of your day and then waking up in the morning and going to work or going to school. Imagine how much more you feel like you could take on the world. So I urge you, wake up, pay attention to what's going on in your dream state. Focus on yourself when it comes to who you are in that third of your life, in your dream state, so that you can empower yourself during your awake state.